Bryan Danielson. I read a report saying that he bladed like that. Whatever the blood was in that match, that it was a blade job. I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would want to call like an injury to like a spot that's actually fucked up.
Hold on, let me put my glasses on for this one.
I actually got to find because he looked like he got Officer Bryan Danielson, as Meal says. So
hold on, I got my glasses on, and what I'm reading it says he looks like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I don't understand the thing. Like, I don't get the shit on his face. I'm gonna pull up an image of it.
The panty.
It looked like a panty.
What's wrong with that?
He got panties on his face.
Yeah,
it looked like a thong. It looked like a thong.
What's wrong with that?
Why would I need to wrestle with that on my face?
You know,
he was wrestling.
You, Cal. I appreciate Cal.
Oh, he was wrestling.
That's underwears.
Pardon me.
I appreciate Cal because Cal brings us the shits, right? And when Cal brings us the shits and I don't answer, I'll be on the other side like,
he tried.
What the fuck is
that's
this?
A panty.
And why is this man on my screen?
That's a panty.
It looks like it looks like half a panty.
And
I don't understand. I'm gonna tell you right now. Every time y'all mention Bryan Danielson, I do not get it even more. I don't get it even more because I feel like
panty or no panty. Oh, we talking about no
panty. The man is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. However, he feels like he's a clown right now to me.
Wait, why you say clown? Why clown?
I don't understand why he's taking bullets for this company, and I don't know if they're like it'll like, you know how like everybody gets in trouble, and then they're like the youngest one needs to take the time because he'll get the less sentence. That's what it feels like with Bryan Danielson, and he's allowing this fuckery to happen because that's what it is. It feels like fuckery. You're a rat. Now there's tons of.
It's official that he's a rat?
Is he a rat?
Is it official he's a rat?
I don't know.
Like this shit,
that's what they're saying. The streets is talking.
The streets are not happy with Bryan Danielson right now.
Got your man cut. That was supposed to be your man, and you juked him and got him cut. Okay, on this committee.
Rico.
Who let the cat out? Who let the cat out the bag?
Are you giving your own self the thumbs up?
YouTube.com/Black Rasslin if you ain't seeing this. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So it's fuckery, bro. Like every time I see his face on my timeline, I just can never take him seriously anymore.
Hold on.
I can't.
Wow.
I honestly think that he feels like he can make this shit better.
Okay.
I don't 100% disagree with him.
Okay.
But I feel like he can make it better on camera. I think he feels like he can make it better ratting, for lack of a better
because I think the thing is he's thinking the AEW locker room needs somebody like me, and there's nobody else there to be him.
You've been there though. So what you've been doing all this time? Now you want to fucking take raps? I don't believe it. I don't understand it. It feels messy. I don't get it. I don't understand what it is. It almost feels like they're trying to get themselves out of whatever it is that they're trying to get themselves at. And maybe this needs to happen before it gets better. Like it was fuckery. Now it's fuckish. And before it becomes fuck.
Fuck.
And
Before it becomes fuck.
No, put that on
and then
there.
it'll be fine.
That gotta
Maybe.
be the name.
Fuckish.
Ish. Fuck-ish.
I don't know. All I know, it just don't make sense that every time I see this man, and he's one of the best wrestlers in the world, but now I associate you to dumb shit. Literally, I do. You're blading yourself for fucking what?
Vaughn, this is not. I don't think these are Red X offenses. No, I don't.
No.
These are not Red X offenses.
No.
This is
This is fuck-ish.
Yeah.
Fuck ish. There's a hyphen in the
That
ish.
gotta be it. That gotta be.
Well, I can't put no U in there. It's got to be asterisk, right? F asterisk.
No dash.
Yeah,
F
all the way.
F-ish.
Yeah,
dash.
Oh, it could be F-ish.
F-ish.
F-ish. With E-E-F or E-F-F.
E-F-F apostrophe or a dash ish.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm that. I feel that strongly about Danielson.
What you mean?
Well, like in terms of like I understand that they're if they're gonna have a disciplinary committee, I don't know who else I would have on the committee other than Bryan Danielson. I don't know if it's a specific one-to-one, but the thing that came out this week was the disciplinary committee has the authority, I guess, to fine you for stuff that because there's been all these there's been these conversations about how AEW performers have been conducting themselves on social media, whether it's Britt Baker or some of these other people liking tweets, posting tweets that they feel may be out of line. I don't know what Sean Ross Sapp is the one who was commenting on this on a podcast. I don't think there's been any specifics on who got fined, what they would have tweeted or whatever to have gotten them fined, but whatever the case may be, the disciplinary committee is the people that are in charge of those fines. So now Bryan Danielson is King Rat.
I will be damned if my peer is committing any type of authoritative anything against what I've done at work.
Facts.
Kids, like what? You sit next to me and you try to tell me that I'm fired or that I'm like.
Mimi, one sec. Vaughn, Jericho got an X. His wife was January 6th, right? Wasn't he contributing to certain political parties? I mean, Jericho got a red X for a reason. Danielson just snitching. And that's allegedly. I don't think snitching is a red X offense. In this connotation, what's worse?
Get you X'd.
No facts, but are you going to get what's going to get you a red X first? Bryan Danielson's actions or Hulk Hogan's actions?
It's not snitching.
Bryan Danielson's actions or what's the what was the racist promoter that Bill Watts? Bryan Danielson or Bill Watts? Like, come on, like we got to at a certain point, Bryan's got to be judged, but it's after a bunch of other fuck shit.
But no, Mimi is on point. My nigga, I'm sitting next to you, and you tell.
So what now?
For who?
What committee?
For Bryan Danielson.
You on a committee, my nigga? I don't even like the community committee in this bitch.
And you trying to tell me?
Like, yo, you can't park here.
Nah. The thing is, I don't think you could do a disciplinary committee and not have a pro wrestler on it though. I don't think that's how that works though. I think I don't think that's how that works. At a certain point, who's the best to know what a pro wrestler's going through than someone who's walked in their shoes? But we established this last week though. They don't have HR. This is what I'm saying. Because they don't have what you feel they should have, they've set this whole other thing up. Who would be the person then? Dean Malenko?
This is the problem.
Who would be the person then?
It gotta be somebody that's not active.
So if
it is a wrestler, they can't be active.
That's right. In the business of pro wrestling, right? The motto is you want the spot. There's X amount of spots and you want to be in X spot.
Mm-hmm.
How does it look like having an active wrestler that wants to be in the spot, okay, and somebody in a higher spot wants to keep his spot, see somebody that can potentially be in his spot? You think that he gonna be
Wait,
like, no,
what
let's give him a chance?
you think but now mind you said that, and I've been beating the head for 2 years. Every time I said I had to drink a fucking Steel Reserve on this podcast because I thought Danielson was going to win a championship, and he lost just like he always loses them shits. So
I'm not
I don't
talking
know.
about Danielson. I'm
No,
talking about
but what I'm saying is, in the disciplinary committee, Danielson's that person. I don't think he's the person that you're describing, though. I don't think he's
I
the
don't
person.
know.
I don't think he's the one. That's what I'm saying is, I think he's the perfect. If you're going to have an active wrestler on that committee, in my eyes, he's the perfect person because I don't think he's out there trying to snake other people. That's why they would have chose him over someone else. That's my assumption anyway. I don't know what.
Right. I hear you.
Because if it's not an active wrestler, I would love to know. Like, because the question is, does Tony Khan? There's a line item for disciplinary committee retired wrestler, and that person just sits there, and they whenever a situation comes up, they're called to the offices to judge on it. I mean,
If you have a board, that's how you do it. You have a disciplinary committee on boards. You have subcommittees. That's how you create that. That's how you do that. But to have
thank you, Rob.
somebody,
Thank you, Chris Brown.
an active wrestler on a committee, that's your peer. So
I
that means
understand.
that person is looking at you sideways if they're already looking at you sideways. And I believe that WWE, I think Vince said WWE has wrestlers court. Isn't that amongst themselves? That's
That
something
was
different.
that was a locker
Not
room thing.
necessarily. Yeah. That's a locker room thing. That's not going to get you out the door. That's not going to. That's you have to be that. I believe is your peers holding you accountable for certain things that you do, and rightfully so, right? Not rightfully so, because it's like, who do you court? Like, what? Haha, I'm laughing at y'all. But at the end of the day, you're holding each other accountable, so that's something different. I just feel like this whole situation, it's messy. It becomes messy because even if
messy
he
as
had
hell,
no
yeah.
ill will, even if he had no ill will, the other party is probably like, oh, so you agreed to this? Like, he was dragged through the mud for this. And I'm not a CM Punk fan. I'm not.
Right. You're right.
I dragged him.
that too. You're right.
I understand it. I think in the situation that AEW is in right now, where they don't have the ideal structure that Mimi knows they should have, so part of me wonders, is the stories of a wrestler's court, the stories, again, Tony Khan is nostalgia man, right? He's the one that's, trying to be as about the industry and in the ethos of the old industry as possible. I wonder if he took that idea of wrestlers governing wrestlers, but made it a little more, I don't want to say legit, but it tried to corporate it up by giving it some type of title for a disciplinary committee. It doesn't make sense, and I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
We're starting at a base where this probably shouldn't be what they're doing to begin with. But in that framework, there's better ways to do it and less, okay ways to do it. And I don't know if they could probably be doing this way worse. Because if you're going to make an active wrestler like I want to say like Eddie Kingston wouldn't be the guy I would put on the disciplinary committee. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
I'm just saying.
Eddie, the disciplinary committee would be getting your ass whipped if Eddie Kingston was running. And I think that's the problem. That's what we may need him to be the disciplinary committee.
Why?
Because niggas just need their ass whipped. That's it.
Is it okay if the person that that'll beat their ass is still vying for titles against them?
No.
All right.
Kingston, he ain't vying for shit.
What you mean?
Yeah.
What you mean? He got 2 titles. He be putting his shits up
Well, he
on the line
already
and this
lost
shit
them.
right now.
He
He lost them when he gave them to him to put it on that table.
Damn right. When they went on that table, they was gone. Ain't no fucking champion.
I like this conversation. I don't know if it's going to change anything. I'm assuming that
It's not.
whatever position that CM Punk held in Tony Khan's phone, Bryan Danielson's probably got that. He's probably got his ear more than some other people do. So I don't think this is changing anytime soon.
That's filthy work, though. It's bad work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
When you see the EVPs out here showing their ass on television and shit like that.
Some
I can't, like, pardon my bad, Cal.
No, go ahead.
Like, I can no longer tweet shit, but you can see motherfuckers taking shots at people during the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is that cool?
You're
like,
right.
I don't know. Like, come on, dog.
Part of this goes back to, and this was conversations that we were having in the CM Punk thing. There was always a report. There was one report I would always go back to. Would say, I don't want to say Tony Khan likes mess, but Tony, like the environment backstage, it was definitely mess. Okay for Jack Perry to go on the YouTube pre-show and be like, cry me a river over some real glass before he gets busted on the real glass. Like the story was said that Tony Khan, like he's okay with that type of animosity. So
toxic.
You exactly that types of environments breed this type of stuff.
You like that shit, but you scared for your life. Come on, son. Let's be real.
He said throw the rock and hide the hand. That's him.
You throw the rock and smoke the rock.